Bring up my first guest. She was born and raised in Indianapolis, Indiana. Moved to Chicago from South Bend, Indiana, but she lost her apartment and it burned down. And the day before she came, she became homeless. She came to StreetWise. She's part of our StreetWise family. I brought her on the show to share her experiences about this cover story that we have on the editions right in the city right now. Welcome to StreetWise StreetScene, Elizabeth Ball-Crudup. What's up, Elizabeth?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Hey, we're blessed, and I'm very blessed and thankful to have you on the show today.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm wonderful. I'm good. I have no complaints.
Hey, you got your story all over the streets of Chicago because you're on the cover of StreetWise this week, and that's history.
Okay.
Let's talk about that. Tell our viewers your story.
Well, actually, when I came to Chicago, my husband and I, and the night before we got here, our apartment had caught on fire, and that's caused us to be homeless. But we never gave up. We kept our faith, and we, through friends and other individuals that we met during that time, we are coming through that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you came to StreetWise and you help out around the office. What inspired you to put this story together?
Well, actually, when I spoke to you about it, and you said that it was a good idea, and my experience of being homelessness, and I care so much about the people that are homeless and the way that they are treated, so I thought it would be best for me to write something to let everyone know the real story.
And that you did. You started something, you followed through, and you completed it, and you did it in a timely fashion. And what she did, Chicago, she gave Chicago an opportunity to have that window of opportunity, not just to look at her life, but the other people who are living homeless throughout the city of Chicago, especially in the area in Uptown at the Wilson Underpass, right?
Yes, that's a very big issue there, because a lot of times the city will come through, they'll throw their belongings away without even warning them, and that's a lot of times that's the only thing that they have left. And so then they have to regroup, and that's cause more problems.
So you came to Chicago, and by faith, the way it may happen, your apartment burned down, and it led you over there on Wilson at under underpass. How was it like living under there?
It wasn't good. I mean, really, it wasn't. But the people that were under there, everybody's just like a family.
Okay.
So it's that bridge there in particular. Everybody cares about each other. So it's like if one person has something, everybody has it. And we always made sure everyone had ate. Everybody was warm enough with. So whatever we had, we would always share with each other. Everybody up under that. That's the main thing about it.
And it's definitely about helping others. When you help others, you get blessed. You know what I'm saying? And blessings come to you. Now, it was a couple that helped you and your husband.
Yes.
And that was a blessing. But then what you decided to do, you decided to go back and help those who were still at the bridge.
That's very important to me, because we've never been homeless, for number one, and then we experienced it. So it made a lot of difference, and I could tell by the way a lot of people are treated as far as being homeless, and places that you go, people treat you differently. So I thought I would write this story and let people get first-hand experience on it. Read it, but you have to read it and understand it.
Now we have a picture right up here, you and your husband, and that's been like your inspiration.
That's my strength.
That's your strength, huh?
That's my strength.
Yeah, and it's a cool brother, and it's about being down for your woman. He has definitely been there for you, and you guys went through all this together. We got a picture. Let's talk about this picture right here.
Okay, this is a picture of some of the people that stayed up under the bridge. That's exactly how it is. What you see, it looks sad, but these people here are actually very happy. I mean, because, everybody shares and everybody treats each other with respect up under there. So, as the picture, as you see they're sitting there, so it's like, nobody really cares. Okay, we're homeless. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to communicate with each other.
Now, we have a gentleman right here, and that was an interesting story about how you helped this brother right here.
This is Jerry.
Okay.
Yeah, he is, he's Polish, and he was by himself a lot, so Darwin kind of helped took him up on his wings and helped him get along, because he was very vulnerable with being by himself. But when I went down to the bridge one day, like March 18th, somewhere around that time, nobody was up on the bridge, and it looked real strange, but I saw Jerry walking ahead of me about a block, so I just followed him, and where I followed him to, it was the shelter in the park. As you saw the picture before, there was a little shelter in the park, and when I saw it, I just cried because I just couldn't believe it. Okay, you moving from the bridge, and then there was so much ice up under the shelter. To me, it hurt my heart. I just cried that day.
And this is in the thick of the winter.
Yes,
the winter time, and we got a picture right here.
Oh, yeah, this is a wonderful. These are some beautiful people here. These people are from Loyola Academy High School in Wilmette.
Okay.
And Trevor is the third one at the top, but he's the professor, and he brings his students down to the bridge every Tuesday, the weather permits, and they'll come down with coats, gloves, hot dogs, chocolate, and blankets,
Right.
and just to come down and they spend time down there, and we got to know them, and they have been very supportive of us. Just once you've been through things like that, and people start showing that they really care, and that makes a lot of difference. It's for us caring.
And we definitely want Chicago to go and check out this edition because it's really in depth. It's really real, and it's about people trying to make it and survive. And what we really want to do, Chicago, is encourage you to help people. Help people that are in need. You want to do that in your future, right? You got some plans.
That's the thing. My husband, he always tells me that I can't save the world, but it's not about saving the world. If I can help one person, and then I've done God's work.
And that's what's happening. I want to thank you, Elizabeth, for coming on the show. I'm looking forward to some great things from you.
Okay.
I mean, that story really inspired me. I know it's going to inspire a lot of people in Chicago. And thanks for coming on the show, all right?
Thank you very much.
All right, Chicago, there you have it.
Bye.
Get that edition, StreetWise StreetScene. You had it here with Elizabeth.
All right.
Get that edition on the streets right now so you can check out her story. She is definitely a very talented writer. And I'm going to be seeing a lot of good things coming from Elizabeth. I'm definitely going to be looking forward to it. And you can get that edition on StreetWise.